Let's go, Barry. Go. Start it. We're on fire. We are on fire.
Hey, what's some ice cream?
I'm a lizard boy. I'm a lot lizard again. Welcome, Hoarders. They're to be playing some more Gran Turismo 5. This episode is going to be our last episode on the Extreme series. It's honestly probably going to be my last episode of this game for a little while, being that everything from here on out is going to be, what do you call it? They're going to be endurance races, so they're all going to be like at least an hour long, probably closer to 2 hours long at the minimum. There's some like 4-hour ones, some 12-hour ones. I think one 24-hour one. So I don't really see that as being something I'm going to record anytime soon. However, when I end up recording them, I'm probably going to end up streaming them. I know I've talked about it before many times, but I feel like that's the best way because when I edit the video, it's probably going to be like the first 2 laps, the last 2 laps of each race. Maybe like just if something funny happens midway through or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see when we get to that point. And it's raining. Oh no. I don't like that. And the screen's black. Okay. I didn't think it was going to actually start. This might be not fun at all. It's 3 laps around like the second biggest course in the game, which we'll have to see how that goes. I am using the same cars I used in the last episode. I really didn't want to, but I'm kind of forced to use it. Oh, I'm also forced to look backwards by my controller, but I don't think that'll be an issue. Unless it does it again and I have to stab my controller in the neck. I don't know what part of the controller would be considered the neck. That's frustrating. Fuck. I'm driving like shit. But, of course, I don't have to tell you guys that because you can see. Fuck. The problem with these races are until you pass the other people. See? Now I can see, and I don't know if this is the version that goes straight through or turns. It definitely turns. Definitely. I mean, we're halfway through our first lap and I'm in first place. That wasn't too difficult. All I have to do is keep this. Most likely I'm going to just bridge the gap even further. That would be the best thing I could do. Try to keep it semi-slow around the turns. Especially those really sharp, like 90-degree ones like that. I know I've tried this track many, many times on Gran Turismo Sport, trying to get the like the challenges done where you can like get the fastest time, or you have to beat a specific time around the track, and I got all of the sections done, but I never got the full lap done. The full lap to me was just too much on this track. I really have problems with after this straight stretch up here is where I tend to go slower than what you're supposed to. It's just, I don't know, that's just how it is for me. I must not trust myself driving around this track. Okay, we're pretty much done with this race by now. Just got one more straight stretch to do. Really wasn't that bad. I know I skipped through a lot, but it's a big track for 3 laps. The same way with the Nürburgring, but with the Nürburgring, I might show like the whole first lap. The problem with the Nürburgring is, though, it's going to be like 7-8 minutes a lap. Especially depending on if it's raining. If it's raining, it's going to definitely be closer to 9. We'll have to see. Okay, Nürburgring. It doesn't look like there's going to be any rain in this one. Looks like it's going to like start going towards nighttime, which isn't really a problem. I know this track quite a bit. But this looks like the 24-hour course. So it has the beginning section that I don't like. I like going around this area. Yep, yeah. Move. Oh, shit. I was gonna turn right. See ya. Sucker. Little some bitch. Okay. Honestly, with the length of these, I probably could have added this episode to the previous episode of Gran Turismo 5, but that is not going to happen now. I will definitely try to finish the, what do you call them? Shit. I definitely want to try to finish the, actual championships that I didn't finish, because, like, right now, I'm just doing the races. I'm not doing the full championship. Even though this championship, I think, would be easier than the previous F1 championship. That one's a pain in the ass. Just because how long it is and how many races and how I'm driving like an idiot, but somehow still made that turn. I have no idea how I did. Okay, from here is where I like to drive. I like the version of the track where it's starting up at that pit area. It's like the Nordschleife or something version of the track. Okay, not very good at all. I've also never driven this car around the Nürburgring before, I don't think. On Gran Turismo Sport, I set up cars on the Nürburgring because I know the track so well. Basically, what I do is if a vehicle can make it around the Nürburgring a full lap without me sliding off or having a bad accident that I know was more the car's fault than mine. Like, if there's just terrible traction and it's not staying on the track, I'll say that's more due to the car. Like, oh, I need to do something with the tires or the suspension because it's just slipping around real bad. But definitely me slipping off the track a minute ago, that was without a doubt my fault. The only thing I don't like about this view is it seems very, very bumpy. But there's not really a way around it right now, because I'm so used to driving in this view with this car, because there's no interior for this car, which is the biggest issue right now. But I don't even see them on the map anymore. We might even lap some people. Might. I'm not sure, because this is a long distance to have to catch up to someone from behind. I mean, I can still see them on the map a little bit during those turns, but I'm sure by the end of the first lap, I'm not going to even see any cars on there. I would talk a little more, but I'm concentrating on attempting to stay on the road. It's so weird how, like, this track's so much like the Gran Turismo Sport version, but it's still different. Like, the Sport one, wherever I'm at on the track, I can be like, oh, in a couple turns I'm going to be at this spot or this spot. This one is more like flickering because my controller's a piece of shit. That's really annoying. That flickering just fucks me up really quick. But like the way the foliage looks, I guess, is what throws me off on this version of the game. Well, not this version. On 5 instead of Sport. It just looks different. Not quite sure why. I mean, obviously it's older, but I don't know. Okay, we're at the Rumblers, so that means we are close to the end of the first lap. Because it's just this last turn along straight, and then we'll be at the finish line. Well, there's that, like, little turn up here. Gotta hug that left side tight, though. Because there's some vehicles, if you're going fast enough, it just throws you. Okay. Well, that is our first lap. Only got 2 more to go. Okay, we don't have too much more to go. We just have to hit the second turn like that one that we just did. Which shouldn't be far. So far, no other accidents other than that first time I went off the road. Doing pretty decent. On some of the turns, I could still see other drivers on the map. I need to quit looking at the map also, because every time I do look at the map, then I start driving like a buffoon. Yep, yeah. Okay. This thing bounces, I feel like, a little too much. It kind of makes it a little bit difficult to handle it. I think mostly because this track is probably one of the bumpiest tracks there are. Probably should have made the suspension, the compression and the, what the fuck's the other one? Like the compression and then whatever the fucking opposite of compression is. If I would have made those softer. Wow, why can't I remember what... Like the dampers, the in and out. That bothers me now that I don't remember what the out is called. Huh. I'll look right after this race, I'll tell you that. Because that's going to bother me all day. I'm going to be like, I sound like a fucking idiot. And I do. I'm aware. Okay. Yep, yeah. I need to stop saying that. It's from a scene from the movie Tombstone. I've been saying it at work all day. Like, I'll just be working and go, yep, yeah. Okay. Got that. Don't have to worry about the other people. We got gold on all the races. We just have to get gold on the championship itself. If it would ever let me move that. We need to get gold on the championship itself. And we need to get gold on the Formula 1 championship. I already got silver, but you don't win a car with silver. That was also a very dumb, stupid mistake that made me get silver. It was because I skipped 2 of the races and didn't do the math properly that if I skip 2 races, I'll lose. Like, automatically. I can't remember what that is called. I don't know why I went to the tuning shop, because I don't need to go to the tuning shop. I need to go to my car, and I have to tune my car in order to see what I was looking for, because I don't remember what it is called. Okay, we want to go to suspension. Okay. Got a fully customizable. Okay, so it's extension and compression. That's what I was trying to think of. In case anyone was wondering what that sound was, my dog has like one of those big plastic, it looks like a pretzel for like when they're teething, when they're puppies, and she just threw it. Are you throwing a temper tantrum? Huh? Let me see. Well, that's going to be it for this episode then, because we completed every race up until the endurance series. So like I said, it's probably not going to be anytime soon, but I have these 9 to do yet. Is that... I hope they're all... Yeah, like, I hope they're all, like, 1 track each. Because if there's any that are, like, 2 tracks, I'm going to just cry. Like, immediately. I'm just checking, though. Make sure they're all 1 track. 200 laps around that might not be too bad. We got a 9-hour and we got 2 24-hour. That fucking sucks. Okay, that one I can't even attempt yet. You cannot participate until I'm level 40 or higher, and I'm only a 35. I assume if I finish all of these races, maybe I'll get to level 40, but if I don't, I'm going to be extremely annoyed because that's going to take a long-ass time. But that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, check out one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my social medias in the description down below.